Matthew Nagy Waggy. Or is it Neji Wagey?
It must be Neji Wagey, it's only got one G.
Exactly.
Nagawagga.
Not like this sofa's got three G's.
So we're going to be playing through Valkyria Chronicles 3, or at least the first bit of it.
Yes.
Should I do easy or normal?
I would say normal.
I mean, you've played it before.
It's true. I got pretty far, actually. Like, to the second chapter.
西暦1935年
I'm glad
ヨ
we
ーロ
put
ッ
the
パ大
subtitles
陸で
on.
は
Yeah.
Yeah.
東ヨーロッパ帝国連合と
This is actually
大西洋
it's an
連邦機
interesting
構
way of doing a sequel
二つの
because
大国
it's the same period of
大陸の
time
覇権
as
を
the
めぐり
first game.
全面戦争に突入した
Do the stories run parallel?
第二次ヨー
You
ロッ
actually
パ大
meet
戦
the
の
team from the
勃
first
発で
game
あ
at
る
one point.
That's cool.
ガリア公国
No, I've
帝
only
国
played
と
the
連
first
邦
one.
の狭間に位置する小国
No
家
one
であ
played
る
the second one because it was shit.
ラグナ
Basically,
イトと呼ばれるエネ
it
ルギ
was
ー鉱
moved to
石
the
の産
PSP
出
and they just
国でもある
didn't do it right, whereas they did for this one.
Oh, I love Metal Slug.
豊富な資源を手中に
Because
収
the
めとす
first
る帝
one
国は
was a console game,
ガ
wasn't it?
リアに
Yeah, it
戦
was
争
on the
の国
PS3.
And then it moved to handheld.
その
Yeah.
領内へと進撃を
And that
開
was
始した
dumb. Like, I get what they were trying to do. They couldn't make a better PS3. They actually said, we put it in our video, they couldn't make a better PS3 game, so they made a PSP game. Which kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it just seems like it's not going to have this widespread
戦い
appeal.
の始
No,
まりで
no,
ある
of course. Well, it was a handheld. Do 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 do.
Fuck up.
この戦いは祖国を守らんと集った義勇軍たちの活躍によ
Hello.
りガリア公国の勝利で
Hello,
終
everyone.
結した
The first game is also on the PC.
It's a
It is,
really
that's where I
good
played
port.
it.
It's also on the PS4, actually.
You say it's a really good port, the mouse control isn't good.
They fixed it.
Did they?
Yeah, when we first got it, it was
Because the
buggy
aiming with the
as.
mouse acted like you were using a thumbstick.
もう一つ
Yeah, see, this is what this game is
中国の部隊がいた
about
ことは
behind the scenes.
誰も知らない
The group that were doing things.
Behind the military, there was a military.
That's right. All good militaries have their backup military.
There's all militaries all the way down.
That's right. I mean, the Earth does look flat from there.
ネームレス
Just want to throw it out there, guys. Why is it when I look at a map, it's flat? The world isn't flat. Tell you
これより
little...
我が部隊は
That's the thing, is if you take a
クル
globe,
トワービに沿い
right, which is obviously like supposed to be a spherical version
Yeah,
of the map,
yeah.
if you take the skin off it and lay it down,
ランシールを
flat.
立
It's
し
just a map. That's what a map
It's a
looks like.
regular old map.
Yeah.
歴代
What's
最
the
高
world
成
having?
績
What
を
they've done is they've tricked us by taking a map and making it a sphere.
Yeah.
初陣が
Nice
奇跡
fucking
的
you.
な
It's all
俺
NASA.
たちはほとんど
It's
信
just
じなかった
NASA trying to convince
隊
us
長は
that,
責任をあいつに押し付けたいんだろうよ
that spinning at 2,000 miles an hour. Why are we all flying all over
Why aren't we
the place?
falling over?
Yeah.
指揮を
Why aren't I dizzy?
It doesn't even make sense.
最初に言っておく
I ran really fast in the other direction and I went down the street.
我々は無傷で
And that's what this game is about.
Welcome.
全滅させる簡単に言いやがった
Good. Yes.
アービング
So this is before the whole
部
Nameless
隊を二手に分け
Yeah.
It's
The tutorial.
たった5名
the
だと
tutorial.
正面の5名は牽制
Can you up yourselves and lower the game a bit or both?
Are we a bit quiet?
これ
A
で
little
勝利
bit
は
of
確
both.
定する
Yeah, Kia, do you want to lower the volume of the game a bit?
I will do what I can.
We could just yell from now.
やってみろ
Yeah, talking about the volume. I figured as much, to be honest. Not just like scooting down in the seat. Animeist 72. Yes, we're live.
Turn the game down a bit.
Cool. Do you want to turn the gain on that up a little bit? I can't imagine we'll be getting too excited over this game.
Want some mad games?
What?
Remember not to talk directly into the microphone as you do it.
Did on purpose, man, did it? I meant to do that.
Did it.
Then I'll just kick the table
Yeah.
as well. It's
Did it.
fine.
We got it all under control.
How's the volume now? Did I make it worse? I mean, I meant to, but
I'm just going to sort of skip past tutorial stuff because we kind of taught everyone how it works anyway.
You run around and shoot people in the face. Or in the crotch. Apparently.
Metal Gear Solid tactics.
Yeah. Shoot him in the dick. I want to play Metal Gear Solid again.
That's a good game.
Sure is. Volume sounds fine. Great.
Nice.
No need to be scared.
It's not what Game of Thrones taught me. They said that everyone is scared. How is it so far? I mean...
We just died.
Yeah, it's really good. He hasn't even moved a single unit. Oh, here we go. Oh, action's already busting out now. There's no need to be rash. Oh, fuck that.
I haven't even moved yet.
Yeah. You got... Maybe you need to calm down. Whatever your name is. Kurt.
Oh, someone shot at you. I didn't see this coming. War is hell.
Attacking essentials. It's like action essentials, but... Oh, nice. 2 crits.
That's how it's done.
You
Like
basically
Action
are
Essentials,
proficient.
but with less after effects.
That's right. Has anyone on the couch completed the story yet?
I got pretty far in it, and I did a lot of research and watched a lot of videos on it.
This is the furthest I've seen in the game so far.
Great.
So I'm learning here.
I've seen another level where it was nighttime. That's definitely in there. Oh, sweet, got some command points.
So for those who...
You got some CP.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was.
Oh,
You
God.
just cannot use that acronym anymore.
Yeah, fucking sandbags. I like how it's so happy about every item that you get.
just realised it chose the wrong bloody unit. On one of these boys.
Salt?
This is the scout.
Oh, there's
Pepper.
scouts. And you stay with your puns.
That's right. It's absolute punishment. Whoa, he's getting wrecked.
Oh, maybe not.
Oh, crawl, fuck, crawl.
Oh, you bastard!
Damn it.
Oh, Bruno's getting fucked.
Yeah, sorry, Bruno. Nobody gives a shit.
Fuck it.
And then the character you care about.
What do you
One
reckon?
shot. Yeah, just hit him in the bod.
Ah,
Pro strats!
Wow, he's so good. What's the story in the third? From what I recall, they went to military high school anime.
that was the second.
They went for military high school anime in the second game.
Ah,
Because everything Japanese needs a high school spin-off.
yeah, pretty much.
Isn't that basically the premise of the whole Persona series?
Yeah, I believe so.
Bruno, you better fucking survive.
God damn Bruno.
Fucking Bruno!
Oh, the enemy's moving now. He's going to run up and shoot Bruno in his
No, that
mouth.
was, the enemy just moved.
Oh.
Using CP.
It's illegal.
Alright. Because when I played it on easy mode, it was fucking easy.
That explains a lot.
Um,
Accidentally shoot Bruno.
what is the story? It's okay.
There's a war going on.
There's a great video you can watch that tells you the story of
Yeah,
the game.
Yeah.
Basically, this is the beginning. At the moment, we're taking on the role of Kurt Irving.
Cool name.
Is part of the military, normal military at this point. That's the story as it stands. I don't see much point in going further until we get further.
Potential Quibbler.
He's a quibbler.
Go for the dick.
Ah, Kurt's a bad man.
Yeah.
So it does basically look the same as the first game.
Yeah, I mean, it pretty much is. But this is where you start to bullshit it and just go, fuck it, I'll use the same guy over and over and over again.
Well, you could do that in the first game. But it was like every time you reuse them, they get less movement.
Yeah, I mean, you can do that in this, but it's just like, when you've got 3 enemies and 1 dude is closer, just keep on using that dude.
Yeah, yeah. Or if you have someone who can actually aim worth a damn.
Yeah.
Here's an interesting question for you. I mean, I don't know anything about the game. What are your opinions on the love triangle mechanic that is introduced in the series between Imka and Rayla?
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. With the original Valkyria Chronicles, there was like a romance story going on, and it worked to kind of push the storyline a bit further, whereas in this one, I feel like it was kind of pointless.
They can be used to add to the narrative or sidetrack it from the narrative.
I enjoy the idea of multiple endings based on who it is that you choose to romance and all that sort of shit. But
just like real life.
But it's kind of, I don't know, it feels like I don't want to do that at all. So why include it?
Yeah, it does feel like this kind of game, it's a bit unnecessary. Like it's a bit shoehorned in to have that like actual romance subplot.
Yeah.
Because it's a war is happening.
Yeah. Who gives a fuck about your love life? People's lives are at stake. People's love lives are at stake.
Like I get that the members of your squad form friendships and bonds. But having the protagonist leading the squad
and then falling in love with one of the two women in the squad that's actually attractive.
And you have to like dictate the whole thing is a bit.
Yeah. So they did an interesting thing with this game, where you have like multiple maps that you actually go through rather than having all of the units on one map. So one fight can be across like 3 or 4 maps.
Quibbler.
Quibbler.
I have no idea what that could do.
Grass!
Hello, Robert. Romance is a cliche in war stories. Especially one... Oh! Message
Love
retracted.
is a battlefield.
No more of that message. It's gone forever.
What did it say?
Apparently, I don't know, he turned his back on the message. He decided that wasn't good enough. Yeah, things are crazy in wartime, you know? People writing messages, people retracting messages.
Well, yeah, I mean, people fall in love on the battlefield.
Wait. Oh, or do I have to...
War story thing.
That's an odd one. I've never seen
YouTube
that
may have
before.
marked it as spam or something.
Thanks,
It says
YouTube.
retracted rather than deleted.
Oh. Especially with one partner... Oh, I get it.
Oh, yeah.
Romance is a cliche in war stories, especially with one partner dying. That's true, isn't it? Because it gives them something to fight for. Oh, you fixed a misspelling. I wouldn't worry about that too much, to be honest. No.
The number of typos we're making and we're not even typing things.
Yeah, that's it. Wow.
Oh, I didn't reach.
That's awful. It showed you that it wouldn't reach.
I thought maybe the area of effect.
I'll read out the thing.
Okay. I thought you looked like you were bracing yourself for it. In my honest opinion, if the game had more diverse maps and didn't reuse so much from Valkyria Chronicles 2 and its own maps in Valkyria Chronicles 3, this may be my favourite Valkyria game.
Fair. I prefer the controls
understood
from the first one, to be honest. Like, the fact is, this is a portable game, and it feels like a portable game.
Well, yeah, so the textures and the resolution stuff as well, which obviously would look fine on a portable.
Got your own ladders! Composed! You better be.
But it also means, like, if they were to do a re-release of this on the PC, like...
There's quite a lot of effort that would need to go in.
Well, they'd have to redo all the texture. A minimum, if not the models.
Come on. Oh, that's a fucking bastard. Need to reach the flagpole.
Capture the flag. It's just like Halo.
Fucking love Halo.
Halo invented war.
Is that it? Stand by.
I don't really understand this comment. This is a recommendation. If you will have a live stream, you should a different video for people to come and watch.
You should.
What? Excuse me?
Well, there's obviously a word missing there.
Yeah.
If you will have a live stream, you should
Have
release a different video for the people to come and watch.
I don't know.
I mean, if that's the point, this is all because there is a video.
Yeah. If you haven't seen it, go on Did You Know Gaming. The most recent video is a Region Lock one, and it's about this game.
Yeah.
It will fill you in about a lot of what is going on, because it's got everything in it. All the bells and whistles, all the colourful pictures that we all know and love. Words.
And I did the audio this time, so it doesn't suck. Not that it
Chris
sucked
Cat.
before.
Hey guys, I almost missed it. Hola, amigos. He's Spanish.
Ah!
Is that the Spanish guy?
Who was it, sorry?
Our #1 fan in Spain, Chris Cat.
Oh, yeah.
Mucho cerveza, por favor.
You are fucked, mate.
First one on the PC is my favourite because of mouse aiming. Also badass cut-ins during orders.
So I played that on the PC, and like I was saying, on the initial release, the mouse controls were broken.
I am a mouse controls fan, though.
Yeah. I ended up playing it with a controller, and it just kind of felt weak. Weak like little babby. Because I hate doing the same thing with the controller.
I always loved the sort of joint attacks. So if you position yourself near another unit, they will attack at the same time.
Oh yeah, that's really handy to take advantage of.
Oh, he's definitely dead. Forgot that on normal mode they take so much fucking damage.
Bruno!
Is that Bruno again?
Yeah, fucking Bruno is not.
Such a liability.
I'm gonna need to send a few people in.
Chris only played the first one and loved it.
Honestly, it's a fucking great series. I think it's very underrated, probably because of the whole anime image that it takes.
Anime?
Yeah, I can see that's kind of alienating for a lot of people.
Oh, fuck balls.
But this kind of tactics gameplay is actually... you know what? It actually reminds me of that game Hogs of War, which was basically Worms 3D.
Yeah. Yeah, which in itself, this kind of stuff is almost... it's kind of a continuation of what they were doing with Cannon Fodder.
Yeah. Oh, what game that was.
It wasn't ever been so much fun.
Oh, fuck
In the
that,
dick.
I pressed the wrong button.
Yeah!
Well, these dudes are dead.
It's significantly better than Worms 3D ever was. Well, Hogs of War was a good game. Don't worry about it. Hello, Jordan, by the way. Jordan Gradecki. The man.
Yeah.
The legend. Is anyone here interested in Valkyria Revolution? The spin-off game that takes more action-paced focus.
Yeah, I'm pretty psyched, but I'm worried that it's like... it's not a Valkyria Chronicles game. It's just a game with the same kind of name in the same universe.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if it's more action-oriented, then it's going to be a very different game.
I feel like it kind of defies the point of the game, doesn't it? Ah, good job.
Yes, he ducked for some reason.
Well, I was shooting at him, of course you would.
Pew 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 pew. Oh, yeah, nailed it, Liam. Good job, Liam.
He got wrecked.
I tried the Valkyria Revolution demo. It's pants. You tried
really?
It's pants.
Now, is that good pants or bad pants?
I've seen some pretty good pants out there, man.
You know what I mean? Are we talking hot pants? Or, like, mom pants?
Hopefully.
Granny pants?
Parachute pants.
Parachute pants.
Get the MC Hammer up in this bitch.
Up in this bitch!
Up in this bitch! Liam, get your parachute pants on.
I don't even know what you're referencing.
No.
I'm just making it up. Just making it up. Is pants a slur? As in, you wore them on butt or...
As in, it's hot.
Pants, I think, is like an insult. Rubbish, it means.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. I meant rubbish.
Well, we know what pants means. In
Great name.
slang, right?
Klonoa 7H.
Yeah. Pants is British slang for crap.
Yeah. Because pants means like underwear, not trousers.
God, that's proper trousers, mate.
Yo, you know pants and no trousers. Do you have an ISO file of the game with all the DLC missions translated? The version I played a year ago was mostly translated, but not all.
Yeah, the DLC is not translated, from what I recall. I didn't play the DLC though, so I don't really know. But this is the extra edition of Valkyria Chronicles III.
Yeah.
Which has all of the bonus crap.
Geico has arrived. Welcome to the pants party. We see tap. I think in America they say faucet. that's wrong.
So in this cutscene, we see them saying that Kurt Irving, what a man, he's great, he should totally be the most amazing person ever and get loads of reputation for being amazing.
I kind of want to know why pants earned the meaning of rubbish. I think it's because it's like you use it to cover up your junk. You know? You wear them on your butt. Is that right?
I think it was. I'm gonna get this totally wrong because this is a thing I've heard that's going to be completely anachronistic.
Sweet.
It was because of the war between the English and the French, because we wore trousers
Oh yeah.
and they wore pantaloons.
Ah, pantaloons. Of course.
Which was all a bit fruity for us. Wasn't very rugged and
No,
nasally and stinking
definitely
with piss.
So this is the Nameless that we've just seen for the first time.
What are they called?
The Nameless.
Yeah. Wait. So in the UK we say lift, and the Yanks, Americans, say elevator. But then I always thought that was weird because elevator implies it only goes up, but you can lift something down. Do you see what I mean? But an elevator can't go down unless it's a de-elevator, right?
But then wouldn't a lift going down be a drop
I suppose.
or a lower?
Meanwhile, in the game, something very serious is happening.
Yeah.
Maybe they're discussing lifts and elevators.
The commanding officer of the Nameless just died. That's basically it.
If only
They
we
have
had
no
some.
idea.
If only we had some sort of handsome chap to fill that gap.
Some protagonist-looking motherfucker. Oh, a letter.
I'd say as far as anime style protagonists go, he does look kind of dull. Yeah.
Yeah, I quite like that though.
Wears the blue hair and the headband.
Yeah, like some of the side characters look more like a main character.
Yeah.
There's one in particular who's like got this blonde patch in his hair, and it's like no one just has a little patch of colour in their hair unless they're a main character.
Thank you guys for making a video discussing this game. Not many people know of a third game even existing, and I don't blame it since it was only shown off at TGS in Japan.
Yeah.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoyed the video.
It's a bit obscure because it was what was it? Region locked?
That's right. So I think a lot of people wouldn't have heard of it
Yeah.
in this region. It's good stuff.
So
And that's why the show's called Region Exclusive.
he's just found a letter that was meant for one of the lieutenants or commanding officers of some sort, and he gave it over without reading it, and now he's about to lose his command and become part of the Nameless. That's the story.
Nice.
Yes, the first Valkyria Chronicles released officially.
Do you know the difference between a lieutenant and a lieutenant?
One's on the left. One's a little bit more liberal.
No, I can't. I think it might be an Army and Navy thing.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, we call them all lieutenants, don't we? Is that right? In American, they call them lieutenants.
Yeah, I think that might well be right. Which is weird because it was a French word. What has so many vowels in it?
So I'm gonna go ahead at this point and start skipping some of the story.
That is the best chest hair I've ever seen.
Yeah, he does not mind showing it.
No.
Look at that. That's what I call a deep V. I mean, that
I
guy.
mean, he's putting me to
Yeah,
shame.
neckline of a champion.
Yeah, I think because the story goes on for quite a while here, because it's like introducing you to all the characters and everything, I figure it makes sense to just kind of go through it.
Why is it in anime games the protagonist never has a moustache?
That's a good point. Yeah, this guy looks more like a main character.
All of those characters look more like a main character.
Yeah. So now they need to do a mission which is considered to be really, really dangerous, a suicide mission. And these guys have no idea who the fuck this guy
That
is.
should have been the main character.
You, the old lady.
Yeah. I think I would legitimately play an anime-style game where you play an old lady.
Why not? Why not? Does she have magic powers?
I don't think it matters. I think just being an old lady while anime happens around you.
Here, apparently you look like someone out of Jet Set Radio. I think it's the goggles that do it.
Yeah, well, they're not really goggles, they're glasses.
It's true. They do. They have a goggle S.
I do have goggles.
Oh well. Old lady number 1. All right.
I like that it doesn't have a name for the tank in English. You have to name the tank eventually.
Yeah. Like Jeff the Tank.
Well, we called ours R-Lock because it was the only thing that fit.
Sweet.
Arlock.
Yeah. And eventually, like when you play the game for a long period of time, it seems to fit for some reason.
It's because it sounds like you were taking it seriously. What's wrong with you?
Are you mad? How many characters do you get? I should be able to figure that out. 6.
No.
5.
Oh, for this mission?
No, how many in naming the tank?
Oh, I can't remember.
Well, if it was Arlock, presumably 5.
Yeah.
Unless you put a K
R
on
space lock. So maybe 6. The main characters in mass-produced anime are supposed to be blank slates for the viewers. I don't know if I would agree with that entirely. I know what you mean though. Like supposed to be kind of generic so that they're relatable.
The problem is I can't really relate to like a damn dish rag like that.
Yeah. Ah, yeah. Sneak attack in the back. Oh, probably stood a little bit too close.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the tank vanished.
It's just gone.
She's like, ah, fuck. You recognise a good anime by the protagonist being himself or herself, not just a prepubescent fantasy.
All the animes I've watched have been different types of fantasies.
That's some deep anime analysis. I do often feel like I am Naruto. That's funny.
Oh, I missed.
You look just like him.
I always
Jordan.
felt that way about Goku.
Yeah.
He's basically me.
Exactly. I've got powers. Oh, you'll see. That's the end of that story. This is on the PSP, isn't it?
The PUSP.
The
Yes.
PUSP.
Space Station Port.
I feel like they should have given away the dooved with it as well.
Yeah.
At the over.
She's got a cool sort of dip dye thing going on with her hair. Is that what it's really cold and she left the house with her hair wet?
Would your hair actually turn blue though?
In an anime it would.
Oh my god,
True.
how could she miss?
She's gonna get shot now though.
Yeah, she's fucked. Do I just kill him, or I'll let her just kill him in the next round, I reckon.
The power to abandon your children and die repeatedly. Good game, Goku. How do the tanks control in this? I heard in Valkyria Chronicles 1 they control like shit.
They were a bit finicky in the first one.
Yeah.
They had some quirks.
Every now and then I'll do something and feel like a complete idiot, but no, it's not really my fault.
I think it's not really your fault.
I hope it's not
like
really my
you
fault.
drive forward and then you stop and turn.
Yeah, the
you
best
can run out of movement while turning.
My favourite bit is when, I don't know why likes cooking, he's just...
Potential likes cooking.
But, that you do things like, oh, I'm going to position this person behind the sandbags, and I'll drive the tank around.
And then you hit the
blow up the
sandbags,
sandbags by riding over them.
They just leave you to just stand in the middle of a road.
Yeah.
Oh, the reaction fire was always better with that.
Yeah, that was a cool part of this. Oh my god. I also find it quite interesting that running over people with a tank doesn't hurt them.
Oh really? You just go through them?
Yeah.
What happens if you stop right on top of them?
Please kill him.
Well, the thing is, with
They bounce
obviously
away.
that's not a real tank, but a tank with clearance like that, unless you're like literally running them over with the treads,
Yeah.
there's plenty of room underneath the tank for.
Oh my
Doesn't
fucking god.
Ah, 2
Really
HP.
wrecked. She became the protagonist.
Would you be surprised that she's one of the love interests?
Yeah.
Is it bad that the only anime I ever watched was Keroro when I was like 8?
Is
Well,
that
I loved it,
the
though.
frog anime?
Oh, the little green frog.
Sergeant Frog.
I'll tell you what's wrong with that though, is that's not Akira.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
true.
Oh my god, Akira, Ghost in the Shell, Ninja Scroll. Ninja Scroll. 10 times Ninja Scroll forever, Ninja
I don't
Scroll.
know how old this audience is.
I don't know, but you should all watch fucking Ninja Scroll.
I mean, we watched it when we were
Too young to be
way too
watching
young.
Ninja Scroll.
Yeah.
way
sure.
too
Monster
young.
City was the one for me.
Oh yeah, that's a good Wicked City as well.
Yeah.
Both good. Which was the first one again? Wicked City.
No, Monster City was first.
They're not related.
Are they?
No, they're two separate movies.
I always associate
Monster
them...
City.
There's one that's impossible to find, which is the one with the kid with the roller skates.
That's Monster City.
That's Monster City. That's the second one, or the second one that we watched.
Mm.
The original one's the one with the old man
Yeah, Monster
and
City is the one that's a
the
bit-
Spider Woman with the toothy.
Yeah,
What's-
this is what I would say. Monster City is fine for a younger audience, kind of.
Except if
Wicked City, maybe not so much.
yeah, Wicked City's pretty
With the pervy old man.
Yeah.
and he gets like melted into the woman. Oh,
Yeah.
There's some grim stuff in that movie. Give it a watch. Urutsukadoji. Highly recommend.
Yeah, maybe not.
Legend of the Overfiend. Check it out, guys. Monster City came first. I didn't know that.
You know, I actually looked up Ugashi a while back
Oh yeah.
because I just remembered watching it. I think I had VHSs of it still sitting on the shelf.
Yeah. 1 through 4 as well.
So I was curious to look up to see how much was to it. Because I didn't realise that is actually a hentai series.
Oh yeah, it is.
and
yeah.
it was a censored version that we got.
Oh my god. That's the censored one.
Yeah.
Because I'll never forget the bit where she goes into the teacher's office or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Never see that. Jesus Christ.
And she gets
Eye
detention,
opening.
it's terrible.
Yeah, that's right. She used to write lines on the board. No, I mean the giant penis destroying the hospital is an absolute highlight for me though.
Yeah. Was fine.
Yeah, I saw Urutsukadoji when I was like 12 or something. That was an eye opener.
Yeah.
that's one way of putting it. Yeah.
They're not
Open
just the
more than
eyes.
just your eyes.
Yeah, definitely not. Legend of the Overfiend equals best anime ever. I don't know if I would say. I don't think so. Akira, I think, is the best anime ever. I would say.
It's the one that stuck with me.
I mean, it has. I mean, even from like a cinematography point of view, the movie is absolutely glorious the whole way through.
Well, there's so many themes going on.
The story's really good. I read the manga as well, which is really good. I mean, that's only like part one of many.
Oh yeah, sorry about the noise.
Yeah, we had some pretty dank cars driving up and down the road recently.
Yeah.
Saw a guy driving this like quite a cool BMW, blasting out the shittiest music I've ever heard.
We always do.
Sounded like some sort of but it sounded like teeny boppers or something, you know? Some fucking like Hannah Montana or some shit. I was like, what are you listening to, Taylor? You got Taylor Swift blaring out your window. I don't think it's Taylor Swift, just doesn't
There's nothing wrong
Doesn't
with
really
Swift.
fit.
his collars don't match the cuffs or something.
That's not what that means.
That's not what that means. Well, I'll stick with it. End of Evangelion. There's a lot of nice
Neon Genesis
Evangelion.
Yeah.
I love that.
Has a
word,
lot of
'cause no
nice
one can get it.
has a lot of nice symbolism and solid directing. Trivia is fun. Yes. I'll tell you what ones I watched more recently were the Dead Space anime.
Yeah.
I'd heard about
One of
those.
them is one of them's actually really good, and then another one is like they do it quite a lot. I've noticed, which is like it's one story or it's like lots of short stories, and they're all animated by different
Oh, like that.
like the Animatrix.
Yeah, that's what I'm
you know,
saying.
yeah, loads of story, and so that one I think is the second one, or just like another one. It's not as good, but the one that's like just a solid anime about the lead up to Dead Space is really good, really worth a watch. I would say. I watched it like 10 years ago when the game came out. But
You want to know a fucking awesome anime that I watched recently? Is this. Valkyria Chronicles 1 had an anime.
Oh,
It
yeah?
was absolutely fucking amazing.
sweet.
Now, did that come after the game?
Yeah, so what it did was pretty clever because the game is obviously all about the story, really. The first one. And they managed to make an OVA, like an actual full series out of it.
Evangelion.
And the reason I really liked it,
Evangelion.
the reason I liked the
like
anime,
Angel.
the reason I like the anime is because
Sorry, what were you saying, Danny?
no, the reason I like the anime was because they managed to make the actual characters feel like characters rather than just it's just fucking whatever.
Yeah.
Well, that was something that struck me about the game as well.
That was the point of like why they did certain things, and the anime just does a good job of you actually give a shit, rather than it's just another fucking unit.
Is it as good as Sailor Moon?
Now that's a bold question.
Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. That's a good one.
That is a
I
great
remember
one.
getting that on VHS.
The shower scene,
The Chun-Li.
the only scene anyone remembers.
I'll never forget. I remember the whole thing. So I love that. I love it. Not that scene. I mean,
Just that scene.
Oh, I like that bit. It's good. It's good.
I think that sticks to everyone because everyone
Dead
watched that
Space.
scene a little bit too young because it's the Street Fighter anime. It's video game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's cool. And she kicks the shit out of Vega. Like literally kicks the shit out of his face.
So, sorry, I should probably explain the story a little bit here.
Wrecked.
Just got wrecked. No. So, he's part of the Nameless, but none of them give a shit who he is. They all think that he's a bit of a shithead because he's very arrogant. And everyone else now hates him because they assume that he committed treason. So he's pretty much got no friends.
Oh, it's raining. That's like the theme because he's sad.
Yeah. But he is now working to kind of gain their trust and all that sort of shit. And it works by successfully completing missions, and they realise he's not an idiot.
No, I mean that makes sense, but he seems like a character you're not going to connect with too well.
No, Welkin in the first game was really good.
Yeah, because he was he wasn't.
He was just like, I just like fucking drawing fish, dude. Like that's his whole
He was
character.
likable.
Yeah, he just wanted to live a normal life and all this sort of stuff. Whereas this guy is like, I was made to be a commanding officer. Oh,
Which
great.
means like yes, your birthright is to be a douche.
Yeah. Whereas Welkin didn't want to be a commanding officer, and that's what I liked about him.
Yeah.
Because he realised he was best for the role instead.
Welcome to the game. Good
The
job.
end.
2 missions. That's all it takes.
Diamond Dogs.
Dead Space Downfall. That's the one.
4人に部隊
Squad 422.
That was actually going to say. I put it to you that Sailor Moon is actually quite good.
Yeah, I've heard it's pretty good. I've never watched it though.
You want to watch the Japanese version?
That's what I've heard. The English one is apparently very much like kids' cartoons.
The translation and the dub, they've changed the theme.
Yeah.
Like there's a bunch of lesbian stuff going on.
Cool.
Yeah, let's watch it now.
No, as in like the characters are actual lesbians.
Yeah,
That kind of
yeah.
makes more sense, to be honest.
Yeah.
Apparently most of the Persona animes are pretty good.
The
But
Persona
pointless to
games
watch if you
are.
played any of the games recently.
I still have not played the games.
I haven't played
I'm going to
them.
kick the table again. I'm so annoyed.
People rave about it, and I haven't seen it.
I played some of Persona 3 or 4. I can't remember which one.
I keep getting told that I should play them because they're the kind of thing that I would enjoy, but
Well,
I don't have a console.
We had a few Shin Megami Tensei games.
Yeah.
We had one on the PS2 that I bought because I knew Dante was in it from Devil May Cry.
Styling.
And I was like, yeah, that sounds like a good game. An RPG with Dante.
Sweet. Dante's cool.
I also had, there was
Dante was
one that I really enjoyed in the SNES, but I can't remember which one it was. But they play very, very weird. Like, they're not like normal RPGs.
Wait, were you thinking?
No, it was a region-locked game,
Oh, okay.
but that was a fan translation.
No, I was thinking Shin Megami Tensei Devil's Survivor.
That was the PS2 one,
Yeah.
I think. There was also one on the Xbox, which was like Shin Megami Sun bollocks. It was terrible.
Shin Megami Tensei.
Oh yeah, Nocturne. Known as Lucifer's Call in the UK.
Didn't know that.
Nocturne, yeah.
Well, if we know it as Nocturne, then it can't have been released as Lucifer's Call in the UK.
No, it probably was, but because I know all of the American names.
True, yeah. Because we just
Yeah,
pretend
Lucifer's
to
Call's
be
on
in
with
the UK.
Dante. Yeah, that's the We were American the whole time.
I mean, everyone knows we're actors.
Ants.
Just made that up. Fuck.
Ants. Due to rights issues. That's interesting. But why?
I can't remember any. I cannot imagine anything over here being called Shin Megami Tensei.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Makes sense.
Like, no, you can't release a game called that because there's a brand of butter over here that uses that name.
What do we call the?
You know. How many letters have you got there? You got the exact right amount. W.
Where's shift?
Du.
Oh god.
You got Russian. Du. Oh, select is shift.
Oh.
It says at the bottom there. W. Give it a W. Give it an S, apparently. Give it a G. Give it a... What are you doing?
I was going with Studley. But...
Oh, I was going to call it wanker.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
See, I
classic.
was being slightly cleaner. I was going with trumpet.
Oh, nice. Wank. We could call it wankers with a Z.
Yeah.
Or
What's the question mark?
Wanker-chan.
Wanker chat.
Wanker?
This is professional going on here.
This is called as Nocturne, right? Yes.
Logistics.
毎度どうもです。神様はお客様じゃなくてお金様ですよ。
Name it Wario. Too late.
We can rename it.
完成しましたよ。ほ
Too
ら、い
late.
い出来でしょう。はい、できました。
Question is
大
Wario
事に使ってくださいね。
Wario Mario?
I don't know. I don't actually understand their relation to him. Is it a cousin?
I don't know.
その装備は
Because maybe he has the Mario name.
Or maybe he's Wario Wario.
私も残念。
That would be interesting.
And
But then is
Waluigi
he...
Wario.
And then Waluigi Wario.
Which is funny because that was all just made up for the movie.
Yeah. Mario. Well, because they're called the Mario
Luigi Mario.
Brothers, aren't they?
Yeah.
So it's like, well...
じっくり可愛がってやる。
I mean, it makes sense. It's
Yeah, it makes
just-
sense. Mario and Luigi Mario. There's a footballer called... Well, his son's was a footballer as well. And his son's called Gary Neville. You see where I'm going with this already. His dad's called Neville. I mean, that's amazing, isn't it? There's a comedian that said, like, it's just because he went for a job once, and then they gave him the form to fill out his name, and he wrote, right, surname, Neville. Oh, shit, that's the first name box.
Neville.
Fuck it. Just write, can't go back up.
Can't scroll it out.
Can't go back, go, I did my name wrong. You know, it's going to give you a job there, no way. So just stuck Neville forever.
It's not a bad point.
Yeah. Can I have another one? Oh yeah, put wanker in the team. Wanker _
Good kerning on that name as well. The one.
Who's Daisy, by the way? Is she like Peach's sister, or is she some random weirdo?
Oh, I'm trying to remember. There is actually like a canon thing because. One of them is the Mushroom Princess.
That must be Daisy, right? Oh no,
No,
that
it's
can't
Peach.
be.
Princess Toadstool.
But I was thinking about the movie for all of
Yeah,
that.
so was I.
Yeah, because crap, she's a princess of somewhere else.
Is it the city underneath Brooklyn
Yeah,
with all the prostitutes in it?
all the go-go dancers.
Yeah.
The strippers in the club.
That's right. Yeah,
警戒を厳
Just-
yeah, the
just
wacky
like-
children's movie.
just like in the game. Mario lore, so deep.
Yeah, but no, they're two different princesses. Because one of the games you're rescuing.
Daisy's the princess of the Egyptian levels.
I think that might actually be right.
It's called like Sarasaland or something. Oh yeah, there you go. I know she is the Sarasaland princess, but she isn't anymore. or something. Okay. I mean, it makes her dress as yellow.
Only makes sense that she'd be part of a desert place.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people in deserts wear yellow.
Yeah, so it blends in.
Sure
They're
do.
well known for wearing yellow.
They only wear yellow.
I've seen Saving Private Ryan. It's not in a desert, is it?
No.
Not this time.
I mean, it starts on a beach, but there's more red than yellow going on in that scene.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah.
At least, I mean, I assume so. I haven't seen the original movie. I saw
Shaving
Ryan's Privates.
Yeah. That's great. This is Pulp Fiction. One of the great... My favourite one that I found, I was reading like a whole list of the best film porn parody names or whatever, and Hung Wankenstein was one of my favourites. Obviously it's Young Frankenstein. And yeah, Hung Wankenstein.
That's not bad.
I think that's a good one. I can't remember any of the others though.
I'm trying to think of them now.
Is the grass like an immunity in this game or something? They just seem to completely give up shooting whenever you get in a sparse patch of grass.
Yeah, that's
it's like a stealth thing, isn't it?
Yeah, they can't see you in the grass. And you can't see them in the grass, which is a fucker.
Yeah, because they'll hide in the grass and ambush you.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what it's really for.
Edward Penis Hands.
Yeah, Edward Penis Hands is a
classic.
classic.
Yeah. We're really trying to think of more.
I swear, there are some really good ones.
There
I
must
can't
be.
think what they are.
Such an efficient.
And I really
method.
don't want to have to Google.
Yeah, great porn parodies.
Yeah.
There's a porn parody of Pokemon where Misty is called Fisty. Sorry. Oh my god.
Well, let's kill the stream.
Oh my god. Metal Rear Solid, the Phantom Peen.
Oh, Arse Effect.
Arse Effect is
Yeah.
a very good one. Oh, sorry, that's so funny. Oh.
So glad we didn't show us.
Oh, dearie me.
Such a dark and serious game.
I don't want to know what Brock is called. Oh.
Wow, great shot.
Super
Don't
horny,
Italian,
bros.
fucking.
Come on. I mean, Star Horse is kind of obvious one.
Valkyria Chronicles.
Donegal. Left for head.
Yeah, that's a real thing. I've seen that.
That's a good one.
I've seen of it. I've seen
Oh yeah,
people
I've
mention
seen
it.
it. I've seen of it.
Seen it, mate. Wounded.
Sweet.
Like, I know there are porn parodies of things like SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah,
And Family Guy.
yeah. I mean, that,
Like live action. The SpongeBob SquarePants one is hilarious because it's a guy literally in like a yellow box.
yeah. Oh god, that's it.
Oh, and The Simpsons where everybody's painted yellow.
Oh, that's such a disturbing thought.
Like these are things you see gifs of them around everywhere. And when I say everywhere, places where people share gifts like that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. You don't know who you're trying to convince. Oh, can you get them both?
I'm about to find out.
Yep.
Was that both of them or only
Free
one?
money.
Both.
You're both. Tanks are strong. Oh no, another tank.
Oh, fuck.
Let's hope he's
Your
not
one
as strong.
weakness.
Womb Raider. That's a good one. Oh, Indiana Jones. And the Temple of Poon. That's a great one. What movie is that from? It's from a film.
I mean, I know I've seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah. Well, in Friends there's that joke, isn't there? Because it's Phoebe Buffay, and she's Buffay the Vampire Layer.
Oh yeah. I wonder which came first.
The joke or the porn?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, interesting question.
That's a philosophical
Which
question.
inspired which?
Let me just go. Let's look it up.
Well, you're logged in as Danny, so you can.
Oh yeah, good point.
This is
I
not
feel
going
like that's
to
not a
plan.
practical strategy.
What, running in and then just standing there with the shield in front of
Yeah. And hoping they don't walk around it.
You should have tried to like block him in against the wall.
you? Yeah. I wonder if they can run through it.
I feel like it would divide the point of the shield, wouldn't it?
This is a good thought, because that would mean that you could then block off routes.
Do you get bonus damage for back attacks?
Yes, but this guy's got full health.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What if you shoot
Isn't
them
there a guy right
in
next
the
to you?
butthole?
Yeah, there you go. Is there a bonus points for the butthole?
I mean, surely you
Just
should
one
get
bullet
like, just
right
bonus
up.
points for the trick shot.
Yeah. I googled it, and Pikachu is called Dickachu. Brilliant. Team Rocket is called Wood Rocket. Not that funny. Ash is called Cash. And the parody is called Stroke'em-on.
Ah.
Of course it is.
Yes.
There's a The Last of Us called The Last of Fucks. Alright.
So I would have gone with the arse of us.
Yeah, The Arse of Us. That's probably...
Oh, it's called Wanker underscore.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah. I wonder, we could have put a real question mark there.
Yeah.
A real question.
A real one.
With your real letters.
Yeah,
It's not
sorry.
a letter.
Yeah, it's a punctuation mark. Fiddle-a-doo. You got plenty of CP now.
Yeah, I'm all over the CP. I love CP. It's why I live.
It's the reason we play the game. Oh. Did you just send them out of the battle?
Yeah, I didn't need. Yes!
Occupied.
Come back later. The camp is occupied.
I'm sorry, the princess is in another camp.
Oh, what's that? You've got a barrier? Oh, no, you don't.
Sweet. Oh, it's gone.
I don't think that was a bullet. Well, there's a question for you. If they did an English release of this, do you think it would be better if they left the original Japanese voice acting in? Or if they did full English voice acting?
I think they could leave the Japanese in. The English in Valkyria Chronicles was actually quite good.
It wasn't bad, but I am noticing that with the Japanese voices, it's got a bit more style, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
That's why people enjoy undubbed versions of games, where they take the Japanese voices and put them into the English version.
Which is strange, because normally if there is the option to play with English voices, I will just play with English voices.
Yeah. Well, because you speak English.
How dare you?
But it's something that bugs me, where it's like,
Gaijin
oh, I don't like it because it's not in the original language.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, it's an animated thing. It's
Well,
Yeah,
I'll
it doesn't
tell
have
you
to be in
one-
any language in particular, does it? I suppose?
Well, I'll tell you the one that does come up more often than you would imagine, actually, is German music. Is often released in England, translated to English. Which sounds...
Felix is dead.
Sorry, Felix. Apparently the first game had the option for English or Japanese voices. You could pick.
I thought you wouldn't say English orgies for some reason.
It's got the choice of English orgies if you want them.
The
Valkyria
version was very
Chronicles.
different.
Yeah. Oh. This is a great diet.
It's ridiculously overpowered, that thing. It's like, well, you can just stop anywhere and you have a barrier that you can't be hurt with.
It's worse than the shields in Dark Souls. Shuffle scrubs.
Who needs shields? I play Bloodborne. There's no shields in that shit. Actually, there is a shield just to mock you. It's like a wooden shield, and it says it's no. Even the game tells you it's no good. Yeah.
Because shields engender passivity. I generally playing the first Dark Souls game, I started with a shield, and they're broken and useless.
Yeah.
Like, they're overpowered, but they're not worth using. Because you can just dodge and attack instead.
Yeah.
You can standing there like a chump.
I feel like that guy's in trouble. Oh. Tokyo Mirage Sessions FE had Japanese voices with English subtitles. Okay.
That character isn't an engineer, is he?
No, he's a armoured tech.
Yeah, no. Oh, okay, because I noticed he had the option to repair the thing.
Yeah.
Which
I don't know what
was
the deal is
classically
with that.
engineers.
Was his... Oh, it's because there's two of them. Because he just got one called Maternal, but I suppose that came from her, right?
Yeah, she's
Otherwise,
like
that's a very confusing.
I'm gonna leave that for now.
What is it? Intense, isn't it? In the Italian version of Smash 4, Marth and Cloud speak Japanese, but all the other characters speak English, except the Wii Fit Trainer and Sonic, who are dubbed in Italian. For some reason.
I mean, it makes sense for Cloud and Marth to speak Japanese, because they're Japanese characters.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, arguably they all are, but...
Yeah. I used to use Roy all the time in Smash Bros.
I haven't played Smash Brothers in forever.
No, I played a lot of Smash Bros. Melee. But I think I'm a bit out of the loop
I
now.
remember playing a lot of Melee, but...
I'm still a pretty solid smasher.
You like to Smash still?
I like to smash that. I'm gonna do shit, so I'm just gonna leave him.
Not going for the fabled cock shot?
I realised my mistake, which is that I basically just got rid of all of my units on the battlefield. So they can just go and take the camps.
So now Kurt's gonna have to do it all.
So Kurt's now on it. That is one thing I didn't.
tank
Oh, fucking
there.
hell.
You haven't done very well at this, have you? Why did you send everybody home?
Yeah, Danny, why do you suck?
Because there were no enemies on their battlefields, I need them all on this one.
Oh, I see.
And to take them away uses up CP.
Yeah.
So
They
now-
really need to change that to AP, don't they?
Yeah. Command points.
Yeah, it probably would have been better with action points.
Oh, fucking what's a dildo is on the other map.
Right. Imka. Oh, sneaky yawn for you there.
Is that sneaky?
But why was Sonic dubbed in Italian? It's weird. So that Italians can understand what he says when he goes, cool, Trey Rad. What else does Sonic say?
Trey Rat.
He says Trey Rad, doesn't
Does
he? Yeah, he did in Sonic Underground anyway.
Which is clearly canon.
It's the best one. Sonic, Manic, and Sonya. She's upset 'cause she doesn't follow the naming convention.
That's what we're going to call her.
Mental.
What?
Wait, Sonic, Manic, and... I've got loads of names in my... Panic. It doesn't sound... But Manic doesn't sound that great. That was always stupid. It was really annoying because it's like whenever they got the whenever they got the fucking instruments out, they would do these like sweet like rock things, and even the theme tune is an absolute banger. And then all the songs in the actual show are just like these crap pop songs. Have you got the 411?
Why does everyone remember that one?
Because it's like the first episode.
It's the only one everyone would watch.
Yeah, exactly. Just gave up straight after that. Yeah, that was really catchy, that one. The 411.
Which is a thing nobody says anymore.
Yeah.
Have you got the 411?
And why, like, I don't understand though.
I'm trying to remember.
Why do they need magic guitars? Dude, like, he's Sonic. He's already got powers.
Yeah, he's the power of running really fast.
Yeah, it's super helpful. Sonic and
Where's the other two?
Mother will be found.
There's Manic and Sonya.
Yeah.
There's nothing special about them.
Well, Manic's got a board. Cool. He's got like a hoverboard, and Sonya had a motorbike. And none of them are the right colour. So, like, none of them are hedgehog coloured.
No.
And why is the female one pink? Is that a coincidence?
Let's see, no, she's a girl.
Oh, okay. The children grow, learn what's right, leaders of the freedom fight.
I'm embarrassed for you, Greg.
So many, just seeing the episodes of the show a lot.
Although there's actually one thing I didn't realise until quite recently, which is some of the characters in this are actually related to the characters in the other ones.
I think you're going to say they're related to Sonic.
They're all related to Sonic. It's a Sega game.
All their surnames are the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Imka the Hedgehog.
That's the old joke, isn't it? Is you go to DeviantArt and you just search for the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
And see how many results you get.
Sonic was modelled for an American culture because American is cool or rad in Japan for being different and more brash.
That's why you get so many badly translated like t-shirts and stuff over there. Because it's, depending on the culture, it's either just like a cool style thing or it's lucky
to
have English on your clothes.
Yeah, of course.
Doesn't matter what it says, it just has to be English. Similar to what we do with kanji.
Yeah. Well, like, we've got super dry, right? Which actually just says very, very dry on it.
Whereas people with tattoos, that they've just picked out things they think look good and have no idea what it says.
Yeah.
I can't remember what this symbol is.
Someone who comments, it's a stupid white person.
Yeah. I saw a great picture, and it's like, what if Asian people wrote English words on them, and there's just like a picture of a girl sitting there and it just says water on her arm. It's like, wow. Yeah, I don't know really how Sonic is still going. It's because he's so rad.
We were talking about this the other day. Like, don't get me wrong, Sonic 1 and 2 were quite good. And Sonic 3 and
Sonic and Knuckles.
Sonic and Knuckles.
I would even go so far as to say that they were probably up in the best platforming games released in that time.
Yeah.
I mean, even today, I would say they're still solid.
I would say their new games are not, and they haven't been for a long time, and they need to stop.
I think the thing is, for someone who isn't like a Sonic fan, when I say fan, you know what I mean. If you ask them what the story to the first games was, they don't know.
Yeah.
There was something to do with Robotnik.
Kinterball.
Yeah, and there were some robots and animals came out.
Yeah.
And then we got the big crystals.
Yeah. The Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah.
Only one of which was green.
Then you had Sonic, Tails and Red Sonic.
Yeah. Tails, Miles, Prowler.
How long it took me to get that pun.
Yeah, what Prowler?
Well, Miles Prowl. Miles
Oh,
Prowl.
Prowler.
Did you not get that?
No, what? It's not a good pun though, it's rubbish. It doesn't even make sense. Tails per hour, Tails miles per hour. Okay.
Well, Tails is his nickname. His name is Miles.
Of course,
It's called Tails because he has two tails.
Oh, that makes sense.
Just like Knuckles. There's no Dave.
Dave Knuckles Smith. I thought the story of Sonic was basically just hold down right. That's right.
I mean, that's pretty much what the gameplay is, isn't it?
Well, it's a classic platformer.
Cloak Wolf says, hey yo.
Hey, yo.
Knuckles didn't have an actual name, did he? His name was Knuckles.
Yeah. He's the fighting freak Knuckles.
His parents are really cruel.
Yeah, I call him the Fighting Freak. What a horrible first name.
Aww.
I was talking about Beauty and the Beast the other day.
That man has a sweet Atari on his back.
Oh yeah. And the so there's Cogsworth, the clock,
Yeah.
and Lumiere, the candle.
I don't know.
That's fine. Okay. But then they get turned back into humans, and they're still called
Yeah, because
Cogsworth
that was their name.
and Lumiere. And you think, well, hang on. Right, okay, but then if so, maybe the evil lady turned them into that because that was their name and it suits them, okay? But then the other guy isn't called like Harpsichordson, you know? It's just he is a harpsichord. It doesn't, you know. What I'm doing is calling bullshit on Beauty and the Beast. That's not factual.
Someone made that up. Didn't
Yeah,
they?
someone's just talking, telling porkies. Standing up after a tank shot you in the face is pretty badass. Sonic the Hedgehog and Knuckles and Knuckles.
Wasn't there a thing you could actually stack with games?
Well, I saw some sort of post about this yesterday, but I didn't actually click on it. Which was someone had put, because you can, you know, you get Sonic and Knuckles, and you could put Sonic 2 at the top and have Tails. Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 and Tails or whatever. Oh no, Sonic 3, but at the top. Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, you could put Sonic 2 in
and then you
play
get
it
Knuckles in Sonic 2.
But it's the same game.
Yeah. But someone put Sonic and Knuckles in Sonic and Knuckles, and then Sonic 3 in the top of that. And I don't know what happened. I didn't open the article. So I'll just set you all up for this brilliant story.
Set us up and then just left us hanging.
If someone wants to find the article and look
I've seen
at it,
pictures of
it's
them,
probably
like,
some
proper
clickbaity
stacked.
nonsense. Yeah, I wonder if it still works. I suppose it must do.
I mean, I suppose it's just passing the data through, so it's just overwriting the data that was there before.
Yeah.
Fish and mail. That's the first time I've ever failed mission.
Ah. Also, Mario has actual humans right now, like Sonic. Only difference is the Mario Odyssey is going to be like it's going to be good, unlike Sonic.
Wow.
That's
You
sick.
say that.
We'll see.
I mean,
Wait.
how have you played Sonic Adventure 2? It's basically the best, worst game everyone remembers thinking that they really like.
Oh, to Beauty and the Beast. I was like, what? In my cinema, they gave free dishwasher soap with the tickets.
What?
The sexiest cross promotion I've seen so far.
I've never
That-
seen that.
That doesn't say sexiest, Greg.
Oh, the most sexist. There's one sexy crossover. We're gonna have some clean clothes tonight. No, that's not a good one, is it? Because because she's a girl.
Well,
It
I'd
doesn't make
imagine
any-
because
doesn't
they
make any
assume that
sense.
parents or something would be taking their kids to see it. Like what?
Yeah, I
The
don't
new
understand.
Beauty and the Beast. I think it's... I don't know.
The sexiest crossover. So sorry. Yeah, I thought Sonic Advance was quite good, but the problem with those games is that they're like, oh yeah, look how fast it is, but it gets to the point where it's like, well yeah, and then you jump and you miss the entire level. I had no idea.
Well,
I
the issue
wasn't
is
good
as well,
at it.
is it moves so fast, the refresh rate and the resolution on the screen is too small for it.
Yeah,
Like, they would have to zoom it out, at which point you can't see what's happening.
yeah, just
anyway.
can't keep up with the. Yeah, I don't know.
You need blast processing
Yeah, that's the problem.
and a TV.
Yeah. I thought the actual running levels of Sonic Unleashed were good. Like, that was the only good bit of the game. I don't know why they put this stupid fucking werehog in or whatever. Is that Sonic Unleashed? Is that the one?
That was
The one where you run
Unleashed.
forward.
Yeah.
Because that's
The one where you run forward.
yeah, like whoa. I thought they were really cool. That that running bit.
Well,
Like that's
there's
good.
no Sonic 06.
Oh, I mean, come on. Oh god, Sonic 06. Still, I think it was first one where I still have nightmares.
Yeah, I'm never going to get over
Just
Sonic
remember you
06.
running on that wall and falling in the lava.
Oh my god, that
That
was
bit,
the worst
that bit
bit.
sticks in
Over.
my head because you can't. As soon as you turn, it just turns 90 degrees. And you just,
And you can't stop because you fall off. And there's no way to avoid hitting the enemy, and once you hit the enemy, you stop.
That's a terrible game. Terrible game.
Sonic Generations was good. Half of it, yeah.
I didn't ever play that one.
Yeah, the old half of it was good. The bit that was 2D.
Yeah. To be honest, they should make an open world Sonic. Why?
Yeah, that would be really great, like they did with Sonic Boom.
Oh, is that an
Sonic
open
Boom
world
wasn't
Sonic?
open world.
Well, it's kind of hub, but
I don't know.
you know, if they did open
Oh,
world,
shit.
it would just be more of that.
Yeah, I can't. Thing is, I can imagine that the mini games would be the fun bit.
Yeah, what we would traditionally call the levels, I suppose.
Yeah.
Shit.
I mean, I can picture something of an open world Sonic game, but what are you going to fill the open world with?
Exactly. That's the biggest problem.
Because that's kind of what they tried to do with Sonic Adventure.
Just run around in an open
Oh,
world
around
instead of
Sonic
these
Adventure
weird
2.
tracks.
Yeah.
Well, Sonic 06 effectively had the hub world thing going. Like, that was...
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
the
mean,
little
that's-
town with missions and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that was fucking awful.
The music was good at least. I suppose that's one thing you could say about it.
What, in 6?
Yeah. Speaking of platformers, I'm legitimately looking forward to playing the remaster of Crash Bandicoot 3.
Yes!
Yeah, I
good
think they're gonna be really good.
I really hope they don't fuck up the physics.
Apparently they are trying to keep the physics. Like, we watched a side-by-side run-through of a level, and it looks like it plays exactly the same.
Because it had very specific physics. They weren't. That's the thing, is they weren't really very good physics.
Yeah.
But they had the right kind of weight to
Yeah,
them.
exactly. Oh, we got one dislike. Thanks.
Oh, no.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Why did you even come here? Huh?
We're sure because I seen when it happened.
When
so
you
we could
come-
see
yeah,
what it
I
was
know.
that we said.
Maybe it's because we said how we were talking about how good Sonic. It's just as soon as someone mentioned Sonic 06, it's like dislike. Can't have it. Don't want that.
And we have spent a lot of this video talking about not the game that's being played.
That is true.
We made a whole video about the game. But then, yes. Would you like to know more about the game?
If anybody has any
Click
questions,
here.
I'm happy to answer.
Yeah.
But
Click on the link below.
I think the thing is that if you've played a Valkyria Chronicles game, you kind of...
you get the gist, right? Like, it's Valkyria Chronicles.
Yeah.
Silent.
I'll probably finish up this mission and then we'll end the stream. Because, to be honest, all we would be doing is seeing more of the same.
Oh, who's this guy? Sneaky pig.
Smash the Hunter. What's he called Mash?
Maybe he's just made of potatoes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Maybe he's maybe he's Irish.
Racist.
Yes. I'm not here for the game, I'm here for you guys. Intense winking.
Intense winking.
I still don't get why Sega called Sonic a werehog in Sonic Unleashed. Were means man
Yeah, that would
in
mean
Old
uh,
that he turns
English.
into a hedgehog on full moon.
Oh, of course, yeah.
It's like a werewolf.
Werewolf is like man wolf.
He just
He
turns into
already,
a pig.
Or a
if
werebear.
anything, he already is a werehog because he is kind of a man.
Kinda.
We've got legs and arms,
So he's like an
and
unaware
fingers.
It's anthropomorphic, but
an unaware. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Because it sounded catchy, didn't it?
They could have gone with hedgewolf.
Hedgewolf? Hedgehog? Oh my god! Illuminati confirmed. Oh. Warm, isn't it? Maybe I'm just a sweaty person.
It's the sweaty Betty.
Just notice the one region-locked Valkyria Chronicles is called Unrecorded Chronicles.
That's the name of this game.
That's this game. Oh, that's
Yeah,
weird
that's
that's
the
the
subtitle.
region-locked one.
Why?
I don't know.
That's what the game is.
It's the name of the game, man. It's just
私の番ね
It's the name of the game.
say what you see.
If we should do a stream where we just watch an episode of Catchphrase and then watch an episode of the Crystal Maze.
Just old quiz shows
Yeah,
that were old when we watched them.
yeah, that's right. That's right.
Have you seen the re-release of the Crystal Maze?
体が
The old
No,
episodes
we-
where they've recut them.
no.
So funny at the end because normally he introduces the next contestant.
Yeah.
They cut that whole bit out. So he starts talking to the camera about what happens, and then it just cuts to a shot of him saying bye.
Oh yeah, well, no, we did because we
Yeah.
watched the whole thing totally legally.
Yeah.
We watched the whole thing. Yeah, and they'd done that. We thought it was really weird
It's a
because it's
goodbye.
like he just goes, the game ends, and he goes, okay, bye, and it's like,
Yeah.
what? What happened? I'm sorry, did I let you down? Why wasn't the second Valkyria Chronicles released on PS3 out of curiosity? Hey, there's a really great video you can watch where we talk about. Actually, I don't. Why?
It was because they
Had to be
made
much more commercially
Valkyria.
successful.
They made Valkyria Chronicles 1 and then went, this is good enough for the PS3. Can't really make a game that's any better unless we just make the same game again.
Mm.
And so they went, well, fuck that. People hate it when we do that.
I've played Call of Duty, man. It's great.
Yeah.
It's really great.
And so they went, well, what we'll do then is
I disagree with you. You
We'll
haven't
just-
played Call of Duty.
we'll just make it on the PSP and make a good PSP game because there aren't many. Which, fair play.
I would put it to them that they're kind of still aren't.
What, this? This is fucking fun, man. I love this game.
Yeah, but the downside to the thing is, the reason there are no good PSP games is because there is no such thing as a good game you can play on a PSP.
I would argue that's not true. I played quite a lot of the PSP. I really enjoyed Kingdom Hearts on the PSP.
Yeah. Bearing in mind you haven't played this on a PSP.
No, that is true, but I know what it would be like on a PSP.
Very, very small, I think.
Yeah, so if I was travelling to work, this would be really good to just do a mission in 45 minutes.
And I feel like maybe I'm out of sync with the zeitgeist here.
Absolutely. The thing is that for me, PSP is a piece of shit and I would never use it. When I have to work and travel for an hour and a half on the underground, it's fucking awesome.
See,
I got to
that's-
play full games in 3D
Yeah.
on my way to work.
So that's just the thing. I don't get the appeal of having like a portable cut down handheld
But it
console.
wasn't cut down at the time. That's the thing you're forgetting.
Well, it kind of is and it isn't, because the PSP was capable of doing like PS1 era graphics.
Yeah.
Which
Would you say the PS1
was
has no
incredibly
good
out of date by the time they released the PSP.
but it has good games on it.
It's true. But
I-
it's still outdated.
I still enjoyed. Oh my god, that was lucky. I still enjoy playing PlayStation 1 games. And my PSP being a PlayStation 1 emulator, fucking
Yeah.
baller.
I mean, that's fair enough. It's just
Okay.
Fuck.
Chubs.
I just don't get the draw.
Because you don't travel.
Yeah. I also really hate video games and fun. Having fun playing video games is like the thing I hate the most.
I almost killed 2 of my characters. Yeah, it's all dependent on what it is you're using a piece of hardware for. Like that smallest laptop in the world.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need it. I don't really work away from home, but it's quite handy for people who, you know, need it.
Yeah, I think for me it's kind of when I look at the handheld consoles and I see what they're capable of and the price of the platform.
Yeah.
It feels like you're paying an awful lot of money to get something without very much power.
Mm.
Like, as far as things go, it can't really do a lot. Even in terms of just games.
Well, when you custom firmware, then it can. The PSP can do a lot.
But,
It was actually the best.
wait, I'm
for-
talking strictly hardware.
Yeah, but again, at the time, because we have to think about when it came out, and that was a while back.
Oh yeah.
At the time, It could do...
Well, I mean, we're talking at a time when, like, my phone can do this, but...
Yeah, exactly. Well, you have a PSP emulator on your phone.
Yeah. I don't. But...
No, you can, rather. But I would say that having a small portable machine that has a gamepad attached to it with a decent-sized screen and is capable of running every emulator up to Game Boy Advance, that's nice.
That's a laptop, isn't it?
It is, but it's also
It's an iPad.
Now it is. Back then it wasn't.
It's true.
Well, you could get a laptop that do that.
I just did the wrong thing, and I'm fucked.
Sweet.
Whoops. I should have deployed the tank.
Does this game have permadeath?
I don't know. It might.
It might. The first one did. The second one didn't. Oh!
That did fuck all.
Wow. Alright, Kurt. Jesus.
Those are some impressive sandbags.
Yeah. Wow. I've got to get me some sandbags. Just feel like having bags of sand around. No other reason.
Wow. That genius just hit his own tank. And almost actually hit the
see you
weak spot
later.
on the tank as well. Oh, please do the same.
He outsmarted you and didn't blow up his own tank.
What a guy.
Come on, wanker.
Game on, wanker. Alright. You can do it. Kill the Lancer. They're both Lancers. Kill the ones that be your side.
I'm going to kill the tank so
Kill
I can
the tank.
send in the
Troops.
troops.
Now, there's a question for you. What does the Japanese part of the region lock logo say?
I think it's this region lock.
It does.
I assumed it did, but
Yeah. Yeah, I missed that
We
one.
should have put something else in.
I wanted it
Yeah.
straight out
Spicy
of the dead horse's
food, yeah.
mouth.
Yeah. Love spicy food.
Rice noodle.
You should put stop. Stop translating shit.
You're wasting your time.
Yeah. On a phone you don't have any real buttons, which is why it sucks as an emulator. I kind of agree with that to a certain extent.
Well, it
Yeah.
depends, because you get, like, controller mounts.
Mm.
To
Yeah.
fit it inside
Also,
the controller.
my
It's
phone has
still-
it's like, it's got like a tactile function, so when you press it, it vibrates a bit,
Yeah,
and that
no.
makes it so much nicer. Like, it's almost like pressing a button. But it will never compete with actually having a controller, I think. Or like,
I can't remember which
buttons.
iPhone Charlie has. But it has a thing where you can push down and push down harder on the screen.
oh, that's
and
cool.
it clicks.
Oh,
like
really?
like a button.
Oh, that sounds freaky.
Well, it feels like you're breaking the screen.
Yeah.
But no, it's weird.
That is weird. It's funny, isn't it? That we're just like, oh, we don't want buttons anymore until we realise we don't have any buttons. Then we're like, oh, we can't have buttons now.
Yeah, well, I've always enjoyed having actual
Yeah.
buttons.
It's like you notice how the screens on phones got smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until we could start watching pornography on them.
Yeah, and then
And they
it
got
was
bigger and bigger and bigger and
Yeah.
bigger.
Smack him in the face.
Right now, most phones are just screens. My phone is so much screen it doesn't even have any edges.
Don't worry about that guy.
He's not there.
Mission complete.
It's like, oh, we lost.
Just to have the animation of the enemy just go, fuck.
Actually, that would be funny if they had like drop their weapons and put their hands up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
I swear I've seen that in a game before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was actually just racking my brain for the game where they do that.
I vaguely remember this thing about like a lot of enemy soldiers just suddenly surrendering
Mm.
all at once.
Well, I'm going to say we're going to end it here. Because
Yeah.
I think, you know, that was like an hour and a half, I think.
Yeah.
Was it? Jesus.
It was. Almost.
In fact, I can tell you, it was an hour and 18 minutes. So, you got an idea of how the game is. I would say it's worth playing. If you can get a copy, you can easily extract the ISO and apply a patch
Yes.
to make it English.
We're not saying pirate it, we're saying
Buy it and rip
Google is your friend.
it. Yeah. You can actually easily rip PSP games if you've got custom firmware. So I would
Shoot,
recommend.
the disc can be pretty flimsy.
Not on the PSP. Wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. The PSP disc is really solid and good. The UNDs. But
They're so good that early PSPs would fire them across the room and they were fine.
yeah, exactly. All right. Well, Kia, would you mind stopping the stream?
Okay.
I'll leave you with my thought of the day.
Oh, it was fun streaming, by the way.
Yes, we enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thought of the day.
We stop this.
If
Click output.
What is it called? What is a carb?